Hi, guys. I hope you're having an amazing, beautiful, positive day. I'm sending you so much love and so much peaceful, balanced energy. It is Misha with Feels with Meesh. If you guys are new here, we talk about feelings, understanding our feelings, mastering our feelings to be the best versions of ourselves.
Try and explain it to the blind. May you wake up from inside. See the truth through the third eye. Let your heart be your guide. Light up the way. Let your heart be your guide. Free from your pain, it ain't a mistake, cause you choose your fate.
I am in sunny Florida and I am currently making my way down here, moving down here. And let me tell you, the sun has just been giving me so much charged energy. Like it just feels amazing to be back in the sunshine. Um, I just received a text from a client of mine who is a friend, and she said, Desi, like, thank you for this text. She said, Misha, like, this last episode that you posted on your podcast came in the perfect time. And it's so interesting. Like that's what being a creator is that if you're creating something, you're putting it into the world, it doesn't ever lose value. Somebody will always find it at the right time. When you put your love, when you put passion, when you put healing, when you put good positive energy into things and you release it into the world, it never loses its value. I mean, look at the paintings that are created by these amazing, incredible artists. They put them out there and it's a physical copy in the world that is now shared forever. It never loses its value. And some of you don't recognize the value that you have. And I mean, I'm on this journey with you. It's taken me forever to really realize like who I am and what I have to offer the world is something of value. And the most interesting part about that is that you don't have to try. Literally, it's just who you are as a person, your soul, your essence, your energy, your presence. It's so valuable and it never ever loses value. And there will always be somebody out there seeking you. And so I've been on this journey for a while. If you guys have been following me, a lot of you are on this journey with me. And we go through these phases and these cycles in our life where we go through periods of change. And that change can be kind of scary. And I know because I'm going through some change right now. Some of you listening, you're going through big changes in your life. And, you know, you are fearing this change. You're fearing the unknown. Well, if you look back on your life and remember all the times in your life where you went through a period of the unknown, you survived, you made it through, you were okay. And, you know, I remember those times in my life so vividly because there's so many of those moments because I was just creating so much chaos for myself in my life. And that chaos really came from not trusting in the process, not believing in the process, and not believing in myself. And I was in an Uber. Sorry if you guys can hear that really annoying drill or something going on in the background. I hope not. But somebody seems to be working. I mean, it is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was in an Uber yesterday and I thought about something while I was in the Uber because I am going through this period of transition, this period of it being in the unknown, trying to plan, organize, fix, make things happen. And that comes from a very anxious space because in my past, I've gone through this period of being in the unknown so many times. And I've really held that energy of chaos, right? Feeling into the lack consciousness. My brain kind of trying to organize and plan because it's coming from a space of fear because I don't trust myself. I don't trust the process. And really, that's us not trusting the divine, not trusting God. And in this Uber yesterday, I was like, wow, I have such a strong faith in God. Like, I truly believe that there is God, there is a God, And I feel the presence of God always, the divine. Like without a shadow of doubt, I know that there's this something so beyond what we can experience in the physical. It's this spiritual connection. And I really, really believe in that. So why don't I believe in myself? Because by me not believing in myself, I'm really not believing in the divine. I'm not believing in God. Because the kingdom of heaven is within us. God is within us. And so us not believing in ourselves is really not believing in the divine. And when I had that recognition in the Uber yesterday, I sat back and I was just like, Misha, it always works out. It always works out. Can you breathe into your body right now and feel into your body? Be present in your body. And the interesting thing is since I've started my healing journey years ago, the anxiety has become less and less and less and less. And I'm able to be present with myself when I'm feeling anxious. And I'm able to recognize the feeling in my body instead of letting my body just take over and my mind go out of control and I'm just spiraling into that moment of anxiety. I've allowed myself to be present within my body and recognizing the anxiety, recognizing the fear, recognizing the symptoms that my body, you know, has when I'm feeling anxious. And when you've been this way for so long and you finally recognize it, it is exhausting. It's exhausting to stay there because now that you recognize it, it's even more of a mind fuck because you're just recognizing how exhausting it is for you to be in that energy. And I could really breathe and calm myself down and just be present in my body, take the energy out of my mind and bring it into my body, be present in my body, breathe into my body, feel into my body. This is how we are mastering our feelings, right? Feeling into my body and being present in the moment. Am I safe? I'm safe. Start to program in these new beliefs of abundance, looking at the things that I can be grateful for in the moment, pulling myself out of that lack and fear by being grateful for the things that I have around me. I'm grateful for this water. I'm grateful for my beautiful nails. I'm grateful for the sunshine. I'm grateful that I can go for a run. I have legs to run. Like, I'm grateful. I have these cute ass hokas. Like, hello. I'm grateful for so many things. But most importantly, can we be grateful for ourselves? Can we be grateful for ourselves? Like, can you actually, for once in your life, be grateful for you, just for being you? And a lot of you will resist that. I mean, it's taken me years to be like, oh my gosh, I am literally so grateful for myself. And saying that with conviction, saying that with actually believing it, because for so long we place everything else and everyone else on the pedestal, putting those things outside of us, giving those things power until you can start to recognize how you've been placing everything and everyone above you. Now we can actually do the work to appreciating ourselves, right? Loving ourselves, giving grace to ourselves, and trusting ourselves and believing in ourselves. You believe in everybody else. You believe, say, some of you even think about this. You are your biggest cheerleader to your best friends. You're your biggest cheerleader to your children. You are your biggest cheerleader to your classmates, your students, even your parents. You cheer your parents on. And when it comes to you, you lack that ability to cheer yourself, to praise yourself, to put yourself in that light and really just give yourself the praise that you deserve. And this is a huge reason why you don't trust yourself in your life. You don't trust and believe in yourself is because you have been the critic for far too long. You have been the critic. You have been shaming yourself, guilting yourself, talking down on yourself, putting others before you, comparing yourself to others. When we learn to praise ourselves, we can program in these new beliefs of safety, security, trust, abundance, love, prosperity, gratitude, all these positive things, they come from within us. It doesn't come from something external to the self. And so, in these moments where we are faced with the unknown, we're in a transition, we're in a period of, change. This is where we must learn to master ourselves, trusting and believing in ourselves, believing that we can have the life we desire, believing that divine, God, universe, higher power, whatever you believe in, is aligning you in that life when you actually believe it, when you know that it is okay, when you know you're safe, when you know you're valuable enough to have all the things. That is when it aligns. The more resistance and trying to plan and organize and it's coming from a place of fear, we just end up repeating these cycles that are unfavorable for ourselves. We settle. We allow less than what we're deserving of. We settle in situations that don't make us happy. We accept the job that we're not even the job that we don't even want, or the pay that we don't even align in, right? Like, you have to know where your value is set. You have to know that people want to hear you, want to book your sessions, want to show up for you, want to come to your class. You have to know that people want your course, want to buy your art, want to listen to your music, want to invite you to events and hang out with you. You have to know. Because when we know, we are believing in ourselves that we could have that which we desire. When we know, we are trusting that it is available to us, that we can have all the things that we desire. When we know, that comes from a space within us. That's not something outside of us. We're not looking for the external, for them, that thing, that job, that money, that anything to tell us that we should know, right? It has to come from within us. And when we realize that the kingdom of heaven is within us, we recognize that God is not outside of us. God is not external to the self. God is within us. And so when you say, I trust God, give everything to God, yet you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe that you're capable, you don't believe that it is available to you, then you're not actually trusting in divine. You're not trusting in God. There is no difference than the God out there and the God within. It is internal. It comes from within. The beliefs are inside of us. Our thoughts live inside of us. Nobody hears those thoughts, has experienced your life. It's so personal. It's so individual. It's so unique, and it's so special. And when you can place that type of value on yourself and start to recognize just how special you are, in that there is one of you, there is only one of you, and that is your power. You start to put yourself on that pedestal. You start to trust that everything is unfolding in your life the way that it's supposed to, because you're worthy of that life. You're so worthy of that life. If you guys would like to book a personal session one-on-one with me for healing and self-mastery work, you can email me coaching@feelswithmeesh.com. And for those of you that have any amazing stories that you want to share in the comments section, please comment below, share with everybody that follows me, just, where you're at in your journey. We're all at different levels and phases in our journey, and we're growing and evolving from each other. And it's such a beautiful thing. So thank you to every single person that has joined me here today. Desi, you texted me, and that was me seeing myself in you, recognizing it's time to get the fire under my ass and do another video for you guys. And really, like, I'm doing it for myself, right? We're doing for us as much as we, believe that we're doing for everyone else. We're helping, we're giving. Whatever you're doing right now, guys, that you're here to give to the world, share with the world, you're doing it first for yourself. I hope you know that. You're doing it first for yourself, because that is you believing in yourself. That is you trusting in yourself, that what you have to offer the world is valuable. And only in us knowing that value will we receive reciprocation for it. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing, beautiful, positive day, because you absolutely deserve it.
can't explain it to the blind. May you wake up from inside, see the truth through the third eye. Let your heart be your guide, light up the way. Let your heart be your guide. Free from your pain, it ain't no mistake, 'cause you choose your